A lot of successful people were successful because they had insight. And anybody with good insight will agree with me that you can't be successful without savings, even for investment. Now, in this video, without wasting time, I'll be telling you reasons why you can't save and then how you can cultivate that habit of saving. The first one is low income. In Nigeria today and some other countries, a lot of jobs give low income in respect to responsibilities people handle. Imagine receiving a stipend salary and having children to pay their school fees, house rent to meet, and other basic necessities like shop fees to meet. All these coupled with your low income cannot stand you a chance for a good savings. Another one is high cost of living. Considering the high cost of living in Nigeria today, it discourages people from savings because high cost of living brings about high cost of expenses and the high cost of goods at the market. You cannot save when you have a whole lot of things to meet up with and a whole lot of things to buy. Lack of budgeting. A lot of us receive income without budgeting or saying what we are going to use them to do. Without proper budgeting, you will see yourself making expenses where they less matter, and this will in turn make you to save less. Debt repayment. Those who love taking loans from a different and a lot of places will end up using that low income to be paying all those debts they are owing, thereby discouraging savings. Lifestyle inflation. This one mostly concerns celebrities and those we most times try to live what we term fake life. When they love to buy exorbitant dress and the exorbitant cars, you'll see that it discourages savings because you have to keep up with what people are expecting from you. Impulse spending. When you want to go to the market and you don't write down what and what you want to buy and then sticking to it when you go to the market, you can see something that really attracts you and you end up buying what you didn't intend to buy. This is what we call impulse buying. Unexpected emergencies. Take for example, you received your income this month and then unfortunately your child or maybe one of people that relates to you fell sick or has a terrible accident. You might end up spending some of that your income in order to save a life. This discourages savings because the money in which you should have saved, you are now spending in where you haven't planned to spend money. And lack of financial education. A lot of people lack financial education, which will make them, even when they receive a lot of money, they won't know how to use it and what best to invest it in, thereby spending it in reckless things that really doesn't give any valuable income. This discourages savings as well. And then finally, cultural or social pressure. This one sometimes applies to those who are outside the country and then sometimes sending money back to their relatives in Nigeria. This will discourage savings, whereby they will be pressuring you to send the monthly money, or they will pressure you even when it is not yet end of the month to send money for one or two stuffs, even covering it up with a lot of lies. These social and cultural pressures sometimes also discourages savings. Now, without wasting time, let me give you tips on how to curtail all these things and improve your savings ambition in order to achieve success in future. If you have been enjoying this video, please don't forget to drop a like for this video, subscribe to the channel, please, and then drop a comment if you found this information very helpful. Let's continue. Get a budget. Make a budget before even receiving that your monthly stipend, your monthly salary, or that your small income. Have a budget, what and what you have to, and what you need and what you want to use the money to do. If the money is not yet up to that amount you need, you can now begin savings. Since you have budget, it will help you to keep an insight. Set clear savings goal. This is what we call smart savings. If you are saving any money without having in the mind what you are going to use the money to do, you are just saving it for a rainy day, please, that is not good savings, because there will come a time when you think that this thing is really necessary and you go and use that money for something that is not even necessary. When you are saving money, have something in mind you want to use that money to do. It will help you not to use that money in other things that you think that time might be useful. Pay yourself first. When you receive your monthly income, before all other responsibility comes, remove a stipulated amount and they can save. If you think at the end you have money to save, it is a lie. Take for example, you receive the salary of 100,000 naira at the end of the month and you have children and a lot of bills to pay. You can remove 2,000 naira from that 100,000 and save in a bank or some place that you can't easily access. And then you can spend the remaining 98,000 the way you want. without removing that first, paying yourself first. Believe you me, at the end, you might end up not saving any money. Cut unnecessary expenses. This one works with more self-discipline. Don't spend your money on unnecessary things. Not every trending clothes is what you are going to buy. Not every trending shoes or trending cars is what you are going to buy. Sometimes curtail all these expenses. Increase your income. If you are receiving a salary of 100,000, don't just stick to that. You can save some certain money from it and invest in some other things that can yield you more income. By increasing your income, it will give you more opportunity to increase your savings. Avoid debts and pay it fast. Don't go around begging people money. Don't go around taking loans from people, especially when you don't need it like that. Not when you want to buy shoe, you take loan. You want to buy a car, you take loan. It is very dangerous. Please, even if you take loan for something very serious and necessary, try to pay back fast so that it will give you room to save money. Open bank accounts without ATM cards. Open it as a fixed account or just open it and leave it like that and save your money there so that it won't give you easily access to withdraw money from it. Don't use the app on your phone so that you can't just withdraw money from the bank. So that when you need the money from that bank, you'll be required to go to that bank, stand in the queue, and eventually taking all these processes will help you not always be taking money out from that bank you are saving. You can use some apps equally in your app in your phone where you are given room to save for a stipulated time. When you use such apps to help you to save without always going to that account to withdraw money from it. Build an emergency fund. Have an emergency fund for emergency needs so that when there is emergency, you can take money from those emergency fund and then meet the needs. If the money in the emergency fund is not enough, take it that you don't have any money again so that it won't force you to go to your savings app or your bank to withdraw money from it. Surround yourself with financially wise people. It will help you to keep your mind financially stable and then keep you growing with such people. If you surround yourself with people that love spending and without a good ambition, it will eventually make you to have less ambition for that particular goal you are pursuing. Finally, you get financial education. You can join a lot of courses online. You can meet a lot of coaches. You can read some books and equally even watch some videos. Know what and what best to invest in order to yield you greater income. With this, it will help to improve your savings. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends so that they can equally learn from this video. Don't forget, I'm Steve Rabi, and I would love to see you in the next video.